This is Trans Africa Radio.
That is M.anifest getting that cough out. How are you doing, Machi?
I'm just living that life from home,
Yeah. Okay.
So tell us about Nowhere Cool. That's the title of the album.
Yeah.
Where did it all begin? Like, what was the whole plan?
Nowhere Cool is my first full length since I settled back in Ghana from America. I released an EP in between. I think it was the album I'd been waiting to make for a long time.
Yeah.
Where I'd reached a point in my musical trajectory where I didn't just have ideas, but I knew how to execute those ideas, both musically and then content-wise. So the idea itself was sparked by the fact that, Nowhere Cool, traveling in different places. The grass is always greener, except it isn't. But that realization should not handicap you. Rather, it gives you a philosophical view of life to say nowhere cool, but we have to make sure that now here cool. Like, you have to make the best of wherever you are. So that was the philosophy behind it. So the different stories on different songs kind of illustrate that tension, in life. Sugar, for instance, that you played, it's talking about affection for favor,
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody will see somebody driving in some serious car, but you know what they had to do to get it.
Yeah.
So Nowhere Cool in that respect. So I think every song on the album addressed different aspects of it, different stories. So that's where the title was inspired by a famous Ghanaian writer called M.anifest. She wrote a collection of short stories, and one of them was called Nowhere Cool. And when I read it, or I think I saw it in a documentary, I was like, yes, this one here. This exactly embodies what I'm trying to convey in this next record,
Yeah. And you collaborate or feature a lot of different artists from across the continent on the album. I want to find out the process you take, because naturally you work with people like HP here in South Africa, Brimo in Nigeria. Like, you work with a lot of people. What is the process for you to pick and choose and find people that you feel will be most suitable for you to work with and get that sound that you're looking for to work?
It's like a process of trying to make magic. I'm not a magician, but if it was magic, then it'd be like trying to add ingredients to try and create this potion.
Yeah.
That will work. So it depends on what I'm working on. Sometimes I'm working on something, I can hear a certain voice on it, and I'm like, oh, this person would sound amazing, or I think this person will have a great perspective. So for instance, on the album, I have a song called Rich People Problems.
Yes.
And it has Tumi or Stogie Tina.
Yeah.
It. But I was like, it's kind of satire, and I was like, Tumi has always got great wit, and he would get this. I won't have to explain to him. I think he would give an interesting perspective, and he did. He slayed it. So that's how I think through it. That's as I am cooking the song. Sometimes I do want to work with somebody, but it might not be the right project, or it might not be for that. So, but usually. Yeah, it usually comes organically as I'm making the music. Like, oh, this person would sound great on it, or this person could bring something, or we could be sitting in the studio and I know that we could vibe with Brimo, for instance. He came to Ghana for us to work on that, and we're just vibing, and that one came out. So it's just trying to find the magic and trying to find the people who can make that magic happen for us.
All right.
So it becomes more about the project than about me or the collaborator.
So you worked with a lady by the name Nomi Superstar, who's the sister to the Mazwai family, the Tandiso Mazwais, the Ntiki Mazwais on Cupid's Crooked Bow. I want to find out, because in South Africa, I can't necessarily say that she's in the popular culture world as yet. We know of her, but she's sort of like a bubbling under. How did you get that relationship to work around, and how did you find out about her?
I remember one of the times I came to South Africa, a friend was driving me to the airport. I was playing a song, and I said, who's this? And it was Nomi, but I forgot the name. And then maybe about a year later, I was on a tour in UK with her sister Tandiswa, and we're on the train, and I was describing a song that I heard that I was trying to find the artist, and she's like, that's my sister.
Oh, wow.
But I thought, how we say that's my sister,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Like us Africans, everyone's
like,
my sister.
Yeah, that was my sister. So I remember she connected us on social media or something. And then we connected in person another time I came here. As I started working on the album, on that particular song, I could just hear she's amazing. She's got her flavor is quite amazing. I think she's got that je ne sais quoi, that thing that you're like, and then at the same time, it's just her writing is really amazing too. So it was a perfect song for us to collaborate on. She came to Ghana for the album release.
Yes,
we performed.
Yes.
It was good times. So yeah, shout out to Nomi Superstar. Yeah, I think and know that more people pay attention to her because her talent speaks for itself. She doesn't have to be somebody's sister; she can be her own self.
Oh yes, that is proper.
Definitely stands on her own. Yeah.
You spoke of a tour. This is the historic Africa Express train tour.
Yeah.
You want to take us through it?
Man, it's been so long, but I think that one was crazy because we didn't have a tour bus; we had a train. I mean, that's crazy.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of artists from all sorts of places in the world, all of us on the train, just going to different places and just doing like a mashup everywhere we go. So it was quite dope. It's been so many years. I think from SA we had Spoke Matambo, we had Tandiswa. Can't remember who else came from SA. But different people. Paul McCartney from the Beatles joined us on one stop. I mean, just different craziness. So it was cool. I mean, and it's been, I've grown a lot from experiencing such things in music, because then in those moments it's about the music, not hype, not fame, and different people at different levels of their musical careers are all collaborating, and so it's been cool. I think that was a memorable one.
Dropping a song with Micasa. You heard that? Yeah,
we actually shooting the video this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it just has to resonate with my spirit.
So the song's already recorded and you're shooting the video.
Oh yeah.
Whereabout are you shooting this video?
Hey, I beg.
You just tell the space. You don't need to give us like direct, the space.
I think it's 3 locations.
Okay.
I think one of them is in Troyville. I went to check it out today earlier. Shout outs to Callback Dreams, who are handling the production.
Yeah.
And the shooting, Makere and Mateo and them people. So it's just the vibes. These days even I like to have conversations with people before we even ever record.
Yeah.
Just to see. I mean, the vibe is there, then it's very easy to record. The vibe is there. We don't have to be friends, but it just has to be a vibe that's natural and organic, even if it's over the phone.
Yes.
And then we make it happen. Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of vibe, what company do you keep? Who is M.anifest's clique, crew, squad?
I don't have many friends in the music industry.
Oh.
Because I was always a kid who loved arts, but I wasn't like the art school kid. So it's not like I was always so all my friends growing up, they're all doing different things. Architects, this, that, and the third. So I still have those people and different people I've met in life doing different things. I feel like I have a lot more acquaintances in the creative world, and other people I've met who I've become very tight with in the creative world. So I just hang out with a plethora of people who I like hanging out with, because we're not talking about music and art all the time. We're talking about just general life stuff, Charlie, whose child asked some ridiculous questions to them, these things. So that's the company I keep. But I also keep, the best company I keep is with myself. I like a lot of solitude, because that's where I can tap into myself the most, and I can give people a bit something more authentic, so I spend a lot of time with myself.
So when you're not spending a lot of time with yourself, you are with I don't know how to pronounce properly, Walasi or Walasi.
Big up to Walasi. Yeah, man. My younger cousin, one day I was going to the studio. My younger cousin was coming with me. He works with me as well. He handles social media stuff, etc. And he was like, I asked him, what do you listen to? He's like, my ear to the streets, go to the proverbial streets.
Yeah.
He's like, some guy called Wallace. He's like, yeah, but he's not big. I'm like, so what? Play me the thing. I heard Wallace, and I was like, yo, this guy is crazy. This guy is like a magician,
Yeah.
All people, when I get that vibe from somebody that is magic, I'm into it. So what I see, I was just like, yo, I had his tape, and I was like, dope. We vibed. It's so easy for us to make songs together. We're like of 2 different generations, but we vibe very well. It's like He's like a juju priest for music.
He's a juju priest of music. I hope people remember that.
So big up to him. I mean, we ended up having 2 collaborations on the album. We've recorded way more.
Yes.
I mean, it's just super organic. I think we put out Hand They Go, Hand They Come from the album recently, the video. But yeah, no, big up to him. He's one of the people coming up in Ghana who I think, if you want to have an idea of the kind of innovative sounds coming from Ghana, you could turn to people like that to hear what's happening,
Most definitely. I actually gave him a listen because you recommended him on the SoundCloud situation.
Yeah, the SoundCloud situation.
And I was like, hey, this sounds dope, And then I checked out that on the album that he was also on the album 100% and a lot more music. And he really does sound dope. A message here from J-Lo Mwale, listening all the way in Lilongwe in Malawi, saying, enjoying the show, listening live from Malawi. And then Unati Twala also saying, when M.anifest basically said we are cultural creatives of our time, that hit me deep, fam. And another one from Crazy.
Yeah, fam. What's up, Unati?
Another message from Crazy M.anifest saying punchlines are like a two-edged sword. Big ups, #GodMC. And then Realizer losing her or his mind regarding dropping a song and shooting a video with Micasa. And a lot of people already sending us messages via WhatsApp. We'll be taking all of those messages. Boosie in Johannesburg, we see you also, and everybody else.
We see you.
Yeah.
We don't really see you, but we do.
It's a new world order. At Trans Africa 872 on Twitter if you want to join in on the fun and send us questions for the God MC M.anifest is in the building right now. Not forgetting Facebook, transafricaradio.net. Not forgetting that WhatsApp line as well, +27 7925 44329.
This is Trans Africa Radio.